Go. Keep going. I'll talk to the coaches. Keep going. What's the first thing that happens? Turnover. They're so conditioned now to shoot threes that it was a bad cut and it was a worse pass. All right? So you've got to expose them to different things. Here we go. All right, hold up. Now I'm deliberately trying to confuse them by adding different elements because this is about you, it's not about them. So I'm not worried about that. These are really good players, right? We had a GEMS camp not long ago, Australian under-19s, and they were having a lot of trouble with turnovers and whatever else. And I hark back to my days in Griffith in regional New South Wales. The coach used to say, 1-on-0, get it and go. In other words, if no one's guarding you, go. 1-on-1, get it done. So if to close out one, go and get it done. All right? 1-on-2, not for you. In other words, pass it. 1-on-3, come and sit with me. 1-on-4, play no more. All right? And it's the same with these guys. They're drawing a crowd and then they're throwing it to hands. So you've got to constantly coach the eyes and you've got to constantly coach the feet. How many jump stops have you seen? 0. Who's watched the NBA Finals? Kyle Lowry's dominating the NBA Finals on the basis of what? Jump stops. Like he's an elite jump stopper. I know that sounds really funny. How was that play in one of the playoffs when he'd come to a jump stop and he shoveled it to Kawhi and Kawhi come down the jump stop at speed? All right, so guys, you can't turn it over. You've got to find a way to come on balance, jump stop, pivot and finish, jump stop, pivot, make a pass. You just can't turn it over and go, oh, well, it's a clinic, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Good. Last one. Good. Good job. And that's okay too. All right. Often when we teach at a 2-on-1, we get on the kids if they don't pass it. Is that a good shot for her? That's a good shot for her. All right. So, one, you've got to be comfortable with the mess when you teach in this game sense environment. You've got to figure out what you tolerate. You know, there's many great lines from the great Brian Gorgian, but one of them that resonates with me, hey, you've got to figure out what you're going to tolerate. And then you build around that. It's the same here. And it's not anarchy rules, right? Coaches still rule the world, all right? But, you know, don't be so fixed in your mindset or so arrogant that you deal in right and wrong all the time, all right? Because what's right for Indy might not be right for Summer, and vice versa, right? You've got to coach the player, not the game. Big time importance. There's a real, it's a subtle difference, but it's a huge difference, and that's why Steve Kerr, Greg Popovich, whoever you want to mention, Krzyzewski, they coach the players. They don't coach the team. They don't coach the game, right? And when you do that, you've got a relationship, and now you can get some things done. All right, now thanks, Kes. You have a rest too. So you're out here with the ball, you're out here, so you just code the 3-point, I just near the 3-point line. You're right here, Indy, okay? Runner, you jump there, quick, and then someone's in the corner, quick. All right, variation on it. What's going to happen, just move to the wing a little bit more. You're going to pass it to me and you're going to cut. And now we're playing. All right, as soon as you realize she's passed it, you're trying to get back in again, momentary advantage, and now we're playing. You're already in that drift corner, doesn't mean you have to stay married to it. Because if the ball doesn't have eyes for you, you've got to leave. What are teams doing now, that drift corner? They're doing a great job of staying at home. Like, okay, you can beat us, but you're not beating us on corner threes. All right? So if she can't see you, you got to go diagonal. You know, real important. If you look, and I know it's a topical reference, but if you look if you watch that game, Purdue played Virginia. I think it was Elite 8 or Sweet 16. It's one of the best games of basketball of all time. They just kept on getting wide open threes because guys got into open areas, not just open areas, but where people could see them. You're not open if the ball doesn't see you. I don't care if there's no within 20 meters of you. If the ball can't see you, in fact, you're not open. All right, let's go. Pass and cut. Stop. All right, you're outside the three. Now, if you steal one of my passes, you and I, we're done. Okay? Here we go. Go. Good. Next. Good. Next. Go. Work it out. Work it out. Here we go. Next. Come on. Next. Sorry, man. Last one. Here we go. You start with it. Good. See, now they're starting to play instinctively, and we know that they're so talented, this group of kids. They're playing instinctively, they're not trying to play the drill. We didn't talk about any of that. How did they score? Corner three, layup, little runner, should he see a little runner? Who shot that ball? Right, now I know the analytics guys will have a fit, don't shoot this shot, did it go in? Yeah, shoot it all the time. Right? Don't apply NBA analytics to youth basketball. Learn from the great players, learn from the great things that they do, but don't apply analytics that suit Steph Curry to Summer. Doesn't mean she's not a good player, but the game's different, so we just got to get it done. Now, let's do the same thing. Fifth guy you're in. So up here quick. And you always want to have progression, and again, in a game sense environment, you always want to link the teaching to the playing. Alright? So here, now all we've done is we've added another element, and now we're looking at concepts in split kick extra and a more game-like environment. Okay, so drill will be the same, pass, just walk through it, make a cut, you're making a decision. Now what's your first thought process? 3 words. Can I score? Good girl. Can I score? Right? Then I've got to make a decision. Now, who are you going to pass it to? Whoever's open. Pretty easy game, this basketball. Alright? And then in your teaching, let them play now. This is the other thing that we tend to do a little bit too much, because we've got such strong collegiate and US influences, and we all value that, it's been terrific. But we tend to over-teach a little bit. The Europeans give us an instruction and then they let experiential learning happening. Sometimes, this is probably the worst question in all of coaching. Do you understand? Oh no, I don't understand a 2-on-1. Like you just explained, yeah mate, I understand, I'm not an English. But you know, most players think coaches coach too much. Most players believe that coaches coach too much. Don't be one of those people that coaches too much. Alright? We got it? Now, we'll play live to a result. Here we go. How's that now? Remember the 2-on-1 drill we had? First 5 possessions, 2 turnovers, an air block. And now we're playing with more people, with more variables. And look at the plays they're making. Great poise, creativity. She sees that they're playing pass, so she plays shot. Right? You know, that's what you want to do this for. Right, you want to celebrate the small win, and you know, obviously I'm stopping it to talk to you. We wouldn't stop it like this if it was a practice session. The other thing that playing out of numerical advantage and playing out of this decision-making environment, who finds it easy to teach, drill, and improve passing? Yeah, good, at least we don't have any liars. Because it's really difficult to do. How's the passing now? How's the passing on that when Kane got a layup? Boom, like, you know, we talked about, you know, San Antonio Spurs, a beautiful game. It was a beautiful game. Penetrate, kick, extra, boom, bang. Even when we had split kick extra, wide open 3, someone's wide open, we throw an extra pass, we get a layup. Because the obvious thing to do is usually the obvious thing to do. I'm not open, pass it. I am open, shoot it. Someone's even more open, throw the extra. Right? Now you can talk about it, but this allows them to drill and play from there. All right, same thing. Here we go. Play. Finish it. Good, let's go. Come on, be alert. It's a snapshot of what happens in a game, not a drill. Next, quick, get another ball. It's right there. Quick, go. Get organised. Good, play, keep playing. Forwards. Next, go. Ball. And again, that's where you've got to be comfortable with the mess. So Shanice made a poor decision, got deflected. You know, there's always a temptation to go, stop, and coach her. What did they collectively do? They kept playing, which is important. Richard, you may have heard this one before. Play goes to those that continue to play. Right? You're having bad memories yet? Right? If you continually stop the drill, they don't learn how to extricate from mess. You've got to create some mess so they can learn to fix the mess. 3 really bad words in drill coaching. Set it up. Set what up? Right? Now, you know, years ago, 30-second shot clock, you would have point guards come down, literally get to like a mythical X on thumbs, ready, go. And they play. That doesn't happen anymore. Went out with flared pants. So they've got to come down soon. And now we're playing. It's read and react. We're just playing off each other. Yes, there's structure. Yes, there's clarity of what we're doing. Right? But it's option-based and concept-based more than anything else. Let's go one more. Hard cut. Good. And that's why I like as a as a coach to be a passer. Because now you can add a constraint without stopping the drill, right? I get eye contact with him, corner, long closeout, penetration, we're playing basketball. That's why I'm amazed when coaches at practice stand here. You have to stand here in games, I get that. Practice, this is a 3D world out here. And again, if you're in the drill somehow, or you're close to the drill, you can see what they see, right? And then you can engage in questions. What did you see there? Not why did you make that play? Because that's not a question, that's an accusation. What did you see there? Now, part of the challenge in being comfortable with the mess is being okay with the answers. Don't ask questions and then rouse on them or correct them if they give you an answer. Now, if it's way off base, yes. But the biggest challenge is you ask them a question and they say something, is your ability to move on and go, yeah, okay. Now inside you're thinking, is he, like, there's no way that, like, he must be on another court, there's no way that just happened. But that's his or her reality. And that's what, remember, we've got to coach the player. We're not coaching the game, we're coaching players. Right? So, get a connection and trust them. One of the great teaching cues, and I'm sure some of you have heard me, if you've heard me speak before, you've heard me say this: praise, prompt, and leave. You heard that one before, Colin? Right? The great Mike Dunlap. Praise, prompt, and leave. It's a great coaching methodology. Right? So in that situation, I'd say stats, great read on the closeout. Praise. Right? Be more